Hi, everyone, and welcome to the 6th edition of Talkdeath, Canadian Funeral Law with Nathan Romagnoli and Janet McCausland. Hi, Nathan.
Hello, everybody.
And hi, Janet.
Hello.
So this one is John Arden from the blog who wants to know, or has a statement that it worries me that so few people know what to do after a death. What steps should or could Canadians take to better know their rights in Canada?
Sure. Well, I think the biggest thing is talking to your family. That's making your wishes known ahead of time, especially for a green burial. You know, Aunt Sally has died, and so no one is going to say, hey, like, let's try this. You know, it really needs to be people who choose ahead of time that they would like to be naturally buried. There was a great ad for giving donor, organ donation, and it was like, if it was a 30-second ad, they spoke for 5 seconds and then said, okay, now go ahead and talk to the person beside you and actually let your wishes be known, because it isn't something that people talk about, and there is that taboo around death. So really being clear about what you want is definitely the easiest way to make sure your wishes are carried out for a green burial.
Okay, Nathan, do you want to add to that?
Sure. Something I find extremely important, we see on almost a daily basis in our line of work when we help families with respect to helping the families understand their own rights. It is definitely key for families and people who will die. We as human beings, we die, to take responsibility for ourselves in terms of knowing the legalities of what happens after we die. So we get a number of very, very unique requests from families that are a little bit outside of the box, and ensuring that we are able to do so, to carry out those wishes, is contingent on us being able to take direction from someone's representative after they've died. So a huge misunderstanding surrounding wills and why one should have a will, specifically in the province of Ontario, is becoming exceedingly troubling for us, because we find ourselves unable to fulfill a lot of, say, spoken or written wishes of a deceased person due to the fact that they've not done their diligence to simply name an executor of their will that will allow us to fulfill those wishes. A huge misunderstanding about wills and why we need to see proof of executorship when someone dies is the fact that, well, my loved one had nothing. He does not have money. There's no assets. And we try to help people, particularly in imminent death situations or pre-planning, know that they've got to nail down a will, and a will should be made by everybody, no matter whether we have 1 cent to our name or nothing at all, simply so that we can begin to facilitate the wishes of the deceased person.